Hi guys, it's Neil. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing very well. I have recently made two purchases, and it's purchases that I've been wanting for a while, and they are finally here. They literally just came in the mail. So in my hand here I have got the iPad Air M3 11-inch Wi-Fi 128 of gigabyte storage. This is the M3, so this is like the newest version, 2025-2024. so if you've been wanting to get your hands on the latest iPad Air, you're gonna want to watch this. I got mine in the color purple, as you can probably hint. I thought it was the most gorgeous color that they had. So the Apple Pencil is something that we're also going to be unboxing in this video. I actually got both of these engraved as well, so I'm excited to see how it looks on the actual product. I'm excited! Oh my gosh, I can literally see a bit of the color. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Guys, why is it already turning on? Why is it already turning on? Why is it turning on? Did I press something? It's just so stunning. It's literally gorgeous. I'm gonna show you guys up close the engraving, because like I said, I did get engraving on this iPad. I'm gonna read it out to you first. Engraving I got at the back of my iPad says, created to create, Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5, and then underneath that, this is just one of my favorite quotes: take the risk or lose the chance. Hopefully you can see it there. It's really small. This size is perfect for me. It will fit in my uni bag, it will fit like in my normal bags. I can bring this to uni, I can take this out with me. Okay, so before getting into setting up the iPad, we can't neglect the Apple Pencil Pro, so we're gonna start by unboxing this as well. I also got this engraved, so I am excited to get into that. Engraving I got on my Apple Pencil says walk by faith. As you can tell guys, I'm really like aspirational, inspirational. Look. I also forgot to show you guys what else was in the iPad box. So you have got the charger. In the past recent years, Apple have gotten really greedy about what they give you when you buy one of their products. Like back in the day, 2016, 2017, you would buy something from Apple, they gift you, like they give you everything. They give you the cable, they give you the header, sometimes they even give you a case. Like Apple were really generous back in the days. Nowadays we get niche, okay? We basically get nothing. So only thing left in this box is the charger of the iPad. She already came on and she's just gonna say hello, and we're just gonna swipe up, and I'm just gonna click English, and then it will ask you to choose your country or where you're based, and I'm gonna click United Kingdom, and it's just setting that up for me now. It's asking me to choose the appearance, so how would I like my text and icons to look on my iPad. I prefer to have everything default. I don't want bigger text or anything like that. It's already on default, so we're just gonna click continue. So now I have to sign into my Apple ID. I'm gonna do this off camera. Alright guys, so Apple ID is still in the process of transferring, but it is basically done. So now I am setting up my Touch ID that it's asking me, and then my Touch ID has now been added. So Touch ID is now on my iPad. Now it's just in the process of continuing to set up my account. So now it's just in the process of signing me in, getting me all set up. Once this is done, I'll come back to you guys. Now it says welcome to iPad, so now we can kind of just enter it and we can start customizing it how I want. I will just say I am not going to be customizing it right now, right here. However, I will be doing that later tonight. So tonight is when I'll be customizing the iPad, but I kind of just wanted to film the unboxing for you guys, and this is just how it looks. Definitely can't wait to set this up. Right guys, so that is me done setting up the iPad and the basics. We're gonna get into setting up the Apple Pencil for it to work on the iPad, so let's get into that next. So I had to watch a YouTube video on how to connect this Apple Pencil to my iPad. YouTube said to do this. I don't know if it works, we'll try it. So it said to connect it to the side, and then something should come up telling me to do something with that basically. Alright guys, managed to figure it out. The whole time I was holding the iPad the wrong way around, that's why it wasn't working. I actually didn't know this, I just figured it out, but in order to charge the Apple Pencil, it has to be on top of the iPad. On YouTube, the guy was saying to charge the Pencil Pro in order for it to work, and I was saying, well, it didn't come with a charger, so how the hell am I gonna charge it? But you literally just place it on top of your iPad in order for the pencil to charge. We're gonna try and draw something, but it's really hard for me to show you guys that from this angle. Let's move somewhere else and I'm gonna show you guys a bit about drawing on this. Just gonna go to settings first though and turn on the Scrabble. We're gonna go to Apple Pencil, Scribble. So we're gonna go back to notes. It's really awkward because you guys can literally see me, but let's try this one. So we're just gonna write something that says hello. Ooh, that is so cool. Let's try another one. I want to try the one I saw on Scrabble. So let's try this one. So we're gonna write the same thing. That is so cool. Right, Ignore the writing, but you get what I mean. You can like change it here as well. But if I was to click that again, and let's say I was to do this one, let's just write iPad. Ooh, that's how all them Pinterest girls be getting those fonts, because look how good that looks. Hello guys, so it is the next day. As you can see, she is basically all done and decorated. Yes, she's got a case. Her case arrived yesterday after I finished filming, so I just decided to pop her on. I only just realized that I'm actually matching with my iPad today, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna show you guys what I've customized her as. I don't have any more customizing to do, so what you see right now is literally how I'm gonna leave my iPad until like I get bored of it. Got this case from Amazon. I have my Amazon storefront in the link in the description if you want to get your hands on this case. So when you open her, you're gonna be met with this screen. So I just went for like a baby pink kind of background, nothing too much, but also something really, really simplistic. This is how my iPad is looking. This is the first thing you see when you open my screen. And then obviously we are in the fall cozy time of year, so it's only right for me to have a really like autumnal kind of theme to my iPad. On the two small widgets at the bottom, we've just got some aesthetic pictures that I got from Pinterest. Pinterest is literally where I got all my stuff from. I'm not even lying to you. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be October, but as of right now it's September, so I've just got that icon there. And then I've got my cozy fall playlist, because that is the main playlist that I'm listening to during this time of year. We've got the calendar there, and we've got my dream car there as well on the widget underneath my playlist, which is the Range Rover Evoque. Right next to that we've got another aesthetic kind of collage that I got from Pinterest. Main reason for the purchase of this iPad was for it to be used as a productivity tool, not for an entertainment tool, not for a social media tool. So as I go through what's on my iPad, you're going to notice that I don't have any social media apps. Yes, I've got 2 entertainment apps. I downloaded YouTube and Netflix. YouTube I kind of had to download because I do YouTube, so I kind of had to have that. So Netflix is the only entertainment app you're going to see on this iPad. This app I've got is ChatGPT. I can't live without her. I honestly can't. Like, I use her every single day. That's why she's first and foremost. So you've got GoodNotes. Now, this is something I literally recently just got into. Like, basically just where you can put like a lot of notes all together. It's really, really cool. Obviously, I've only had my iPad for literally 24 hours, so I haven't really had time to go depth into like the apps that I've got, but she's something I'm definitely going to use. As of right now, I've just kind of put some like TikTok hooks in here. If I wanted the color red and a thick border, I can literally just write that, or if I wanted a mini border, I could write that. So it is quite cool, and you can kind of change the colors however you like, which I quite like. Okay, next we've got Pinterest. I was on this the whole morning. Why is it saying I'm not connected to the internet? As you can see, a lot of things are like iPad based, because I was looking at like a lot of pictures like this last night, etc. Next we've got my Gmail, which I'm not going to click on because there's a lot that goes down on there, but obviously you have to be aware of my Gmail. And then we've got YouTube Studio, just for me to be in touch with my YouTube analytics. We've got my Outlook. Now Gmail is for my personal use and my content. That's where like I get reached out to from brands, etc. Outlook is specifically for uni. You're not going to go in there and find any other email. So my Outlook is literally just uni. And then we've got CapCut, because I do want to start editing my YouTube videos on my iPad. Editing on a MacBook is so long. Like, I actually can't wait to just do it on my iPad now. And then we've got Google Docs, which I use for my content as well, if I've got like a certain idea. Next at the bottom we've got Word. I only use that for uni. We've got Safari, Calendar, Notes. I use my notes every single day, not even being funny. And then we've got YouTube, GoodNotes, Pinterest, Settings, etc. Now the next slide is very, very boring. It's just basic. So we've got Netflix Epidemic Sound, which I use for the sound that goes on my YouTube videos. And then we've got Flip Clock. I don't really know how I feel about this, to be honest, but it's just this timer that you can use. Next we've got my reminders. This is kind of what you saw on the home screen, a little preview, but we've got the actual app here. Just got basic reminders, and then I've got my to buy reminders, and then I've got social media reminders, cooking reminders, just so I know what I'm cooking for the week, because obviously I do live alone. If I don't prep my meals ahead of time, then it'll just be more expensive for me. So next we've got news. I don't read the news, I just left it there because it's pink and it kind of matched the theme of my iPad. We've got podcasts, I love me a good podcast. I don't even know what this is. Then we've got FaceTime, we've got files, and then settings. So that is pretty much my iPad in a glimpse. Alright guys, so that is the customization that I got up to yesterday in terms of my iPad. I actually can't wait to start editing, actually doing stuff on this iPad. I'm very, very excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and watching me unbox my new iPad. You guys are definitely going to be seeing her a lot in my upcoming videos. I hope to see you all in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe.